Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say that sooner or later fans knew this was going to happen. A lot of B&B fans believe that the cat will be out of the bag and that everyone will find out that Carter slept with Daphne. That's because he reacted to hearing Hope and Liam, and Daphne was right there heaping on Hope. Their little secret is not going to stay hidden for too long. The question now for everyone is whether Daphne will taunt Hope, or will she be pregnant? That's probably going to be what ends Steffi and Hope's little love fest once everybody finds out that it was Steffi who brought Daphne into town to break up Carter and Hope. Of course, the internet had a lot to say about the matter. Some have even commented with, "Daphne does leave town for a while." We saw that preview of her telling Steffi she's leaving town after she finds out that Hope and Carter are back together. Carter will propose fairly quickly. Since Liam has been pushing Hope to commit to a future with Carter, she'll accept, and the wedding will be fast-tracked. Another fan of the soap wrote, "Yeah, the way Carter was looking worried over his shoulder while he was hugging Hope at the end said trouble is on the way." That's probably going to be what ends Steffi and Hope's little love fest once everybody finds out who brought Daphne to town and why. Among already imagining he kiss of Carter and Daphne trying to keep their secret hidden before one of the Logan girls overhears them. And then there was this comment as well. "I doubt Carter and Daphne became in flagrant delicto, but then hopefully Hope can fly to Paris and reunite with Thomas and ends up pregnant with a Thope baby." In the swirling world of high fashion and hidden betrayals, the bold and the beautiful is about to drop a bombshell that no one saw coming. Daphne, the mysterious and ambitious intern who's been lurking in the shadows of Forrester Creations, has managed to snag the spotlight and possibly the heart of a key player. But as Daphne's world collides with Hope's, her pregnancy revelation could be the key to tearing Hope's carefully balanced life apart. A secret in the shadows. Daphne has always been a curious figure at Forrester Creations, a striking presence with an enigmatic past. She arrived with a portfolio full of sketches that would make any fashion executive swoon, and a determination that rivaled even Steffi's. But what no one knew, not even Hope, who had taken Daphne under her wing, was that Daphne had secrets deeper than the ocean. After weeks of hushed phone calls and suspicious glances, Daphne's secret is about to come out. She's pregnant. And the father? That's a question that could topple everything Hope holds dear. Hope's fragile peace. Hope Logan has been riding high on a wave of success lately. Her line, "Hope for the Future," has been thriving, and she's found a rhythm with Thomas that seems to finally work. Purely professional, of course. Liam has been drifting in and out of her life, and although Hope has been trying to keep her distance, the ache in her heart never truly fades. When Daphne breezes in with a radiant glow and a mysterious air of confidence, Hope senses trouble. Daphne's been more than just an intern, she's been a friend, an ally, and a silent observer of the tension between Hope and Thomas. Now Daphne's glow is more than ambition, it's the glow of impending motherhood. The office buzz. Rumors swirl faster than a Forrester design can hit the runway. Steffi is the first to notice Daphne's subtle hints, a hand resting on her belly, a lingering smile when someone mentions babies, a suspicious absence from the champagne toast at the latest launch party. Steffi corners her in the Forrester design room. "You're glowing, Daphne," she says with a knowing smile. "Is there something you want to share with the class?" Daphne hesitates, her lips parting in a sly grin. "Not yet," she says, her eyes flicking towards Hope's office. But soon. Steffi's brow furrows, and she can't help but wonder what game Daphne is playing. She knows better than anyone that secrets at Forrester don't stay buried for long. A shocking confession. Later that day, Daphne finally pulls Hope aside. Hope is busy reviewing the latest sketches, but she can't ignore the tremor in Daphne's voice. "Hope, can we talk?" Daphne asks, her hand nervously toying with a bracelet. "It's personal." Hope looks up, her eyes soft. Of course. What's on your mind? Daphne takes a deep breath. I'm pregnant. Hope's eyes widen in surprise. Oh, wow. Daphne, that's huge news. Are you okay? Daphne nods, her smile tight. I'm fine, it's just complicated. Hope's mind races. Complicated how? And who's the father? She tries to tamp down her curiosity, but Daphne's cryptic words are impossible to ignore. Whispers of a scandal. Hope can't help but wonder if Thomas is involved. They've been working closely, and while Hope trusts Thomas's loyalty, especially after everything they've been through, she can't deny the rumors that swirl around him, and Daphne Liam, ever the protective ex-husband, catches wind of the news from Steffi. Hope, you don't think Thomas? He begins, his tone dark. Hope shakes her head. The doubt flickers in her eyes. No, Thomas wouldn't do that, he's changed. But even as she says the words, she can't ignore the way Daphne seems to linger near Thomas, the way her eyes soften when she looks at him. Is it just admiration, or something more? Daphne's growing power. As the days pass, Daphne's pregnancy becomes the talk of the office. She starts to flaunt it, wearing form-fitting dresses that accentuate her growing bump. She no longer seems like the shy intern, she's a woman on a mission. Hope tries to stay supportive, but Daphne's sudden surge of confidence begins to feel targeted. Daphne seems to relish the attention, and she starts to make little digs at Hope's own life. Hope, I can't imagine how hard it must be, Daphne says sweetly one afternoon. Seeing families come together, watching others move on, it must sting after everything with Liam and Thomas. Hope forces a smile. I'm happy for others, she says quietly, though her voice wavers. Daphne's smile widens. Of course you are, she purrs, her hand resting on her bump. But some things just happen, even when you least expect them. A growing divide. The tension between the two women grows, and it's not lost on anyone. Ridge, ever the patriarch, senses the undercurrent of drama and tries to keep the peace. Hope, Daphne. Let's keep things professional, he says in a meeting. But it's easier said than done. Rook, Hope's mother, catches wind of the situation and storms into Forrester like a hurricane. What's going on here? She demands. Hope, you don't have to put up with this. Hope tries to calm her mother down. Mom, please. I'm handling it. But Brooke's eyes narrow as she watches Daphne. She's seen this game before. A young, beautiful woman using every weapon at her disposal. And Brooke knows better than anyone how quickly things can spiral. The father revealed. Finally, Daphne decides to drop the bombshell. In a dramatic showdown in the design room, she reveals the truth, and it's not what anyone expected. I'm not going to keep it a secret anymore, Daphne announces, her voice trembling with emotion. The father of my baby is Zend. A collective gasp fills the room. Zend, the charming Forrester designer, has always been a bit of a wild card, passionate, talented, and impulsive. But no one saw this coming. Hope's shoulders sag in relief, though her confusion lingers. Why had Daphne let the rumors swirl for so long? Why had she allowed people to think it might be Thomas, or worse, someone connected to Hope? Daphne's eyes flicker with amusement. I never said it wasn't Zend, she says softly. People just assumed. Hope's insecurity. Though the truth is out, the damage has been done. Hope can't help but feel shaken by Daphne's mind games. Was Daphne deliberately trying to torment her? Or was it just a power play to prove she could hold her own in the ruthless world of fashion? Thomas, for his part, is quick to reassure Hope. You have nothing to worry about, he tells her, his hand warm on her shoulder. Daphne's drama is her own. Don't let it drag you down. But Hope can't quite let it go. Daphne's taunts, her smug smiles, her veiled barbs, they burrow under Hope's skin, fanning the flames of her insecurities. A dangerous game. Daphne's pregnancy becomes her greatest weapon. She starts to flaunt it at every opportunity. In the boardroom, at photoshoots, even at social events where Hope is forced to plaster on a smile and pretend everything is fine. At a high-profile Forrester gala, Daphne arrives in a stunning gown that hugs her bump, her eyes glittering with challenge. She corners Hope near the bar, her tones syrupy sweet. "Hope, I just wanted to say thank you," Daphne says, her hand resting protectively on her belly. "You've been such an inspiration to me. Watching you handle everything with such grace. It's been educational." Hope bristles. "Educational?" Daphne leans closer, her breath warm against Hope's ear. "Yes, you see, some women, they let the past define them. Others, they use it as fuel. I know which one I am." Hope's jaw tightens. "I'm happy for you, Daphne. But don't mistake my kindness for weakness." Daphne's smile is slow and deliberate. "Oh, I never would. But you know how it is. Sometimes, the strongest women are the ones who learn to let go." "Are you ready to let go, Hope?" The showdown. The final straw comes when Daphne schedules a press event for the Hope for the Future line, and suddenly shifts the focus to her own pregnancy journey. Reporters clamor for a glimpse of the beautiful pregnant designer-to-be, and Hope is forced to stand by and watch as Daphne basks in the glow of the cameras. Later, Hope confronts her in the design room. "Why are you doing this?" she demands, her voice cracking. "Why are you using your pregnancy to taunt me?" Daphne's eyes widen in mock innocence. "Taunt you? Hope, I'm just living my truth. If that bothers you, maybe you need to ask yourself why." Hope's hands clench into fists. "You're manipulating this whole situation, using your pregnancy to steal attention, to make me doubt myself." Daphne's lips curve in a faint smile. "And if I am? What does that say about you, Hope? Maybe you're not as unshakable as everyone thinks." Hope's resolve. The words sting, but Hope refuses to let Daphne win. She draws in a deep breath, her eyes flashing with determination. "You know what, Daphne? I've been through worse than you," she says, her voice steady. "I've faced heartbreak, betrayal, and loss. And I'm still standing. You think you can shake me? Go ahead and try. But I promise you, I won't let your games define me." Daphne's smile falters for a moment, but she quickly recovers. "We'll see," she says softly, her hand protectively over her bump. "We'll see." A new battle begins. As the days roll on, the battle lines are drawn. Daphne's pregnancy continues to be a source of fascination and gossip at Forrester, but Hope refuses to let it derail her. She throws herself into her work, determined to keep Hope for the future alive and thriving. She leans on her mother, her friends, and even Thomas, who proves to be a steady rock in the storm. For Daphne, the pregnancy becomes both a blessing and a curse. She relishes the power it gives her, but deep down, she knows she's playing a dangerous game. In the world of Forrester Creations, secrets never stay hidden for long, and sooner or later, the truth will come out. The road ahead. As summer unfolds, the rivalry between Daphne and Hope promises to reach new heights. Will Daphne's pregnancy be the key to her rise to power, or the catalyst for her downfall? And can Hope find the strength to rise above the mind games, or will Daphne's taunts push her to the breaking point? One thing's for sure. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, no secret stays buried for long. And for Hope and Daphne, the battle has only just begun. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.